Let's get it.
It's 2-2-2.
Question number one. Ooh. All right, now. Question number one.
Okay. You got it right in.
Yep. You freestyle?
Oh, hell no. Hell no. Nah, man. Nah.
I always gotta ask. Always. That's like question number one all the time, yo. Always got to. But y'all already know. It's a two-term podcast. And it's your boy Donovan, a.k.a. Mr. You Knew What It Was When You signed up. Woo. Damn. All right. We back, y'all. Back in the studio. Shit. Back from fresh off of 420.
Yes.
Yeah.
Still coming down. Still going up. What's up?
Y'all already know. But still, same studio. We got some familiar faces in the building. Shit. Shout out to the homie Slumpppd, a.k.a. He Ain't No Chump. That's what I got so far. We'll work on it. As a matter of fact, we got a special thing going today. My homie got a mic today. Yeah. Who was that?
And that's exactly why they don't give me a mic. But I appreciate the microphone this time around. I'm gonna use it sparingly though.
I like that. But y'all already know we had to introduce him into the game real quick. He been around for a couple episodes, so it's finally time that y'all finally get to know. Like y'all get to meet him a little bit. We'll definitely give him his own episode soon. But we finally had to give him a mic though. Finally, I want y'all to be able to hear from the man. Finally, he been putting in some real work. All these clips that y'all been seeing, all this new content y'all been seeing, is due to this man right here. Y'all already know he been holding me and T-Break T down. For sure.
I appreciate it.
Hell yeah. I already know. Let me shout out one of the other homies real quick. We got the family in the building. Y'all already know. Little cousin Brando in the building. He usually be around. Am I saying it right?
Yeah, you said it right.
Yeah, see, look at me. Y'all killing the game. Look, yeah. He out here chilling with us today. But y'all already know we got a special guest in the building. So, it's actually pretty interesting because I met you through an old homie.
Right.
Yeah, shout out to the homie.
Shout out to homie.
Shout out to the homie. We'll keep their alias right now. You already know that.
Yeah, for sure.
That person, that's a G right there. So
Indeed.
Yeah. But out of all the places that I met T at,
oh wow,
was a boxing
that's
gym,
crazy.
yo.
Oh wow, we're gonna talk about this. Okay. Shoot, damn it right here. Yeah, we did meet in the boxing gym.
Yeah.
So I just picked up boxing recently. Like, I don't know. I just feel like it's been very helpful for me to like channel anger. I just realized like I'm angry and it's righteous anger. It's anger. It's real.
Hell yeah.
But I just feel like boxing really helps me like channel it in a different way. I've always been like an athlete. I've always like loved to run and exert energy, but it's something about like jabbing and punching and like also being honest with the trainer. The first thing he asked me when I walked in was like, "Why you here?" And I was like, "I'm angry." And he was like, "Bet."
Man, it's hard.
so yeah, that's
That's the first time you had went there?
No, I want to. No, that's maybe my second time.
That was your second time?
Yeah.
See, look at that right off the bat.
Yeah.
And so I was coming in there for the first time.
Okay.
Because the homie had been telling me to come through there, come check it out and whatnot.
Yeah.
I just hadn't had the time.
Right.
But today, specifically that day,
Mm-hmm.
they were all like, "Yo, come through. I got somebody here that I want you to meet. They do cannabis. Like, trust me, there's somebody I really want you to meet. I feel like they really got something going on. Like,
Right on,
come talk to them. I think they'd be cool for your show." So I was like, "All right, well then let me slide through."
Okay.
So
How
came
did
through.
you say that? I think it was my first time because I remember being overwhelmed by like so many new things in the same day, and I was just like, "Hey, I'm blessed. I'm blessed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they told me to pull up, and I met T, and we got to talking, learned a lot about her.
Yeah.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, she been on one of the homie shows, and I had already heard that episode before we had met. As a matter of fact, so I know a little bit about you even before we had even talked.
Word.
So this is actually gonna be really dope. This is gonna be a dope conversation because, like I said, we got to talk and chop it up before this, but now we'll really get to break it down and really chill.
Yeah.
So before I go any further, without further ado, let me introduce to y'all T, aka Dope Boi Healer. Yeah, you know that live studio audience. You see all these folks out here, yo.
Thank you very much.
You already know. So how you doing today?
I'm doing good. I feel blessed. I feel here. I feel grateful. Yeah. Definitely grateful for the opportunity. Thanks for having me.
Oh, come on now. You already know. I appreciate you for coming on. For real.
Right on.
Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and get started real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and get started with your cannabis origins.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof. I mean, like the first time would have been. I do not recommend this. But I was 12.
Okay.
First blunt. My big bro, man. God hold his soul, but like, man, I somehow convinced him to let me hit it, and he did. And man, I thought I was got the like choke on the lung, pop a lung up. But I thought it was so cool. I don't think I smoked again until about 16 or so. I was in high school, and actually since then, I don't think I've taken tolerance breaks and things, but I've been a stoner since then.
Okay.
Like, for sure. As far as cultivating, that didn't come until about 3 years ago. So I smoked through college and things like that, but I hadn't really like touched or seen a whole plant until I landed like off grid for like about a year. And
okay,
like,
so
all I had,
go a little bit in depth about that. Don't just like skim over. Hold on.
Back it up a little bit.
Yeah. So how did you get to this point of where you even started living off the grid,
Word.
starting to get into agriculture? Because
Gotcha.
clearly you don't just jump from like
Right.
smoking to being like,
Right.
all right, I'm about to jump out here in the woods.
Right. Okay. So let me go in.
You good? Yeah, get comfortable. We chilling. Shit, light up if you want to.
Right on.
Yeah.
Some of this for us to like. Oh, I guess shit. I can pass it.
What we?
No, let's do this.
Okay.
All right. So I ain't sell this year, but I grew it.
Okay.
And it's I have a lot of it this season, but it's called Casanova from I want to say Family Secrets, and it's a local cultivator who crosses like exotic strains.
Okay.
I had to look on my phone to tell you what this is, but
Okay.
you're not gonna find it. But yeah.
Got some exclusive genetics, huh?
Yeah, I'm trying to stay on that, like, definitely local cultivators for sure. But yeah, he kind of popped out of nowhere and just blessed me with a lot of stuff. So I'll have like at least 4 of his strains this season.
Okay.
Yeah. But cultivating journey, man. It's like so many ways to tell this. It's like, how many is it short? Is it long?
Hey, we got time.
So I ended up in the sticks because I had become a community organizer in Springfield, Missouri. I went off to college and ended up at a very conservative Christian school. And just a little background, Springfield has been noted as like the whitest county in America.
You was in Springfield?
I was in Springfield, Missouri, sir.
Oh.
I survived, man. But I landed there to go to school. Pretty much kind of just wanted to get out of the hood, get out of the city, get out of
Well, you sure did that.
Did not know where I was running to. But the opportunity to go to college was presented, and I took it just to create something different and for myself. And so that's where I landed. Like I said, I didn't know where I was going, but I went. I got into organizing when Ferguson, Mike Brown happened in 2014. Wow, we on a decade. That's wild. But like a lot of people that got into organizing, then that's when I began that part of my journey. And so I wasn't able to like march and be part of what was happening in St. Louis, but in Springfield there was a lot of space, as I noted earlier, to have conversations and begin having some type of impact. So I became, I guess in a way, a poster child at the university, and essentially kind of the collegiate space in that town. Became the NAACP president of the chapter at about 25. I believe I was sworn in at 24. 25.
Hold on, so you gotta talk about that a little bit. 'Cause we definitely ain't gonna even skim over that part because I already know that had its own challenges.
Very much so. I don't know. I guess like I didn't grow up with like the consciousness. Like I knew that I was like black and like I was where I was at and who I was. But in terms of like involvement in like politics and like we were very like religious, so that just wasn't part of the experience. But I always knew I had a heart for like outreach and giving because that's what we were involved in. But yeah, so in a lot of ways I feel like I was naive, but like even to be in the space that I was in, like I knew it was very white, but on some levels I just could not like really grasp like the danger I was in until it was kind of too late. Yeah, so that's kind of I guess where my heart space was in terms of that is I just wanted to make a difference, and there was so much space and such an opportunity. I felt like it really was divine, but it was dangerous. It's dangerous work. Yeah. So yeah, that's how I got into that. I think the I guess major pinpoint for me was that I led a MLK march. So they have them every year. The NAACP hosts them in Springfield, but this particular year, which I want to say was probably the MLK right after Mike Brown was murdered. And so, you know, white folks, everybody like stepped out and wanted to be present. And so like this was like the most attended ever. But something that I think got people's attention was that I was able to get, I want to say more than half of the university, which had never participated in such a thing, to attend. Students and faculty, and so that kind of got the eyes of the black leadership in the city, and that's kind of what led the way for me to be approached to take on the position as president of the chapter, which I think I'm definitely the youngest. I was definitely the youngest in the state, probably one of the youngest in the country. Yeah, it's just kind of unheard of. I think my predecessor was retiring, I believe, the year that I was being sworn in. Really? So I mean, you're talking about, I was 25, 40 years. Yeah. And I don't, I think the president after me now, I think she was in her 40s. So it's still, pretty decent gap. Yeah. Very challenging. Did not know what I was getting myself into. Could not anticipate or predict how public I would become in that space, especially with it being so small. But also very grateful that I was able to make an impact. Essentially, I served a 2-year tenure. I would say I probably organized for about 7 years total. But what happened towards the tail end of that was I was just burned out. By 2020, I was burned out. COVID was happening. I had a lot of opportunities to do big city jobs, consulting, different things like that, go to law school, but I was just burned and also trying to figure out how do I want to do this because how I was doing it was not sustainable. And also just kind of taking a step back and looking at where I was, like my life was always threatened because I was always in front of a camera, and you're talking about a space where this is considered the third largest city in Missouri, but it's considered like the whitest county. Like that tells you something. That's over 100,000 people, and the percentage of black and brown people combined is still less than 5%. That's like what I was existing in. So they had really never seen or experienced someone like myself, and I learned very quickly that I never got into organizing, like I said, in St. Louis, but the approach to organizing is very different when you're in a space like that. Like I was like, why are we asking them to march? Like, why? Those are that's how my thought and my process was going, and so I always had some type of conflict or something, even with the leadership that I was working with, because they was just moving different. They was from a different generation. It was a Bible Belt, so they were very phobic. So I had to deal with a lot of that. But again, the impact that I feel like I had, the difference that was made.
It was worth it.
I was worth it, yeah, for sure.
That's dope.
But essentially, things that got so dangerous that it was best for me to just go hide. I was pretty much blacklisted. I couldn't get a job in the town. I just had to just run and stay low for a while. So I was about 20 miles west of Springfield in the sticks, pretty much off grid. Which in some ways was more dangerous, but like nobody knew where I was. I mean, I had completely ghosted pretty much. Mm-hmm. And so I was there hiding, but there was a small like weed. The guy was growing weed for his wife, and like I couldn't get a job. It wasn't safe for me to go in town. I didn't have nothing to do. All I had to do was like sit still on these 40 acres, and just kind of be okay with that. And so that's the first time that I like was introduced to the plant, and it became my life. Like I always tell people it saved me because I feel like it did.
So were they growers?
Not really. He was just like he was retired, and they was just chilling, and she needed weed, so he grew it. I fell in love with it, and I mean, next thing you know, I grew a lot of weed. I had learned to flip about maybe 3.5 harvests in a year.
Dang.
Yeah. All organic from the seed. I never thought twice about how I wanted to grow. I just knew that I wanted to be clean. Mm-hmm. I definitely started inside, so the outside thing, we'll get to that, but like that was not the intention. But yeah, I grew out there. Really just fell in love with the process. Never thought that I had a green thumb before that. Mm-hmm. I think it was just really healing for me. I feel like I was taking care of the plant was taking care of me. So I did that for almost a year, and then I basically had to run again because that became unsafe. And so I ran back to St. Louis. So I had been away for a decade at that point. I left in when did I graduate? I guess that would be 2012. Yeah, I left in 2012, came back in fall 22. So about 10 years, yeah. Came back pretty much with nothing, could not really retrieve what I had grown all that time, which was pretty devastating.
Damn.
Yeah, like.
Hold on, wait. Keys, you lost all of it?
Yeah. Yeah, man, it was tragic. Yeah, I don't even want to dive in for real, but like, yeah, I was growing, and then these people flipped the script, and it was just like, you can't take it.
Damn.
And these white folks out in the sticks, and I wanted my life, so I left.
Damn.
And
that's fucked up.
Yeah, you talking about I was getting into a game that's not even, you can't imagine.
It's like that lady off of Ozark.
It was just, I got to the here and like trying to sell my shit, man. It was like, what? You talking about selling to white boys who hand you.
They don't
they don't care.
Fucking with you.
So it's a different game. And having to start from scratch, having to lose, all of what I had grown at that point. Mm-hmm. I had like maybe, I would say less than a dozen seeds or, little seedlings that I was trying to keep. And then I started collecting like cultivators. Then I got back different cultivators I was meeting. And so that's really what's like gotten me to where I was. But I really had to like start all the way over. I guess that's what led me into outdoor growing, was because I don't know, I started this thing. I kind of was maintaining clientele in different spaces, and I was like, well, how am I maintain this if I ain't got nowhere to grow in this like 1-bedroom space? And so I I don't know. It forced me to kind of get back to what my intention was, which was like really like education and healing with the plant, like giving Black people access to the plant itself. And so that kind of opened the door for me to just start growing outside, like wherever people let me grow, which is wild to think about. But it keeps growing. And because it's like, in a way, dangerous work, like it says you have to be intentional. Like the people that I'm working with, the people that are making space for me, like know where my heart is. They know why I'm doing it. And I don't know, like I just love that about it. And it's really dope that I get to like grow weed like in St. Louis for St. Louis. Like that feel real good.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So have you always grown in the same medium, or have you like?
Yeah. Well, actually, no. When I started, I don't even know what we was using. It was like a Pro Mix. That's all I really remember. But I was trying to get away. I don't even know what they call it. White. What's the white? I don't know what that white pieces that be in the soil that I don't like. I don't know what it's called.
Not cocoa, but
fertilizer.
No. Maybe. No, I don't think so. I don't know.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but it's not organic. It's not natural, from my understanding. And so I wanted to. No, we're gonna pause so we can figure out what this is.
Oh no, you keep going. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. So that was when I realized that was not a natural thing. It had me rethinking what I was doing. And one of the first places I got to grow when I got to St. Louis was in a like community garden space that was already growing like organic produce.
Really?
Yeah. And so I was like, yo, like put me on. And so I just kind of I don't know if that's right. It's like actually mixed in the soil mix. It's like most places that you go and you buy like a mixed soil, there's these little white pieces that are in the
I'm assuming it wasn't
mix.
cocoa.
It's not cocoa.
Yeah.
Because I actually like growing cocoa. I don't know. Now I feel bad because I'm like, I don't even know this thing.
No, you just, now I'm trying to think. But yeah, you keep going.
But yeah, so I was able to learn from essentially a farmer on how to, I guess, better like think more intentionally about the medium that I'm growing in. And so once I started growing with compost, like the plants get so much nutrients, especially outside. I would say that I feed my plants less than half of the nutrients that I would when I was growing inside.
Really?
Because the sun and
natural.
having organic like medium that you're taking care of, man, like it's crazy.
Yeah, I know there's like a big debate and there's like a big controversy over indoor versus outdoor in Missouri, but I also feel like too it's like that because a lot of people don't have the space specifically in St. Louis,
right,
to be able to grow outdoors.
True.
So I feel like that's why there's a big knock on it because most people can't.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. I mean, I'm not growing in my. I mean, just like kind of like you. As much as you got a studio here, I got a lab in my crib and whatever's outside of that, like what I do during grow season, is not in my space because I don't have it.
Exactly. Yeah.
So that is a real thing. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, but as of recently, though, I have been having a lot more outdoor Missouri grown weed. Okay. And it's really hitting.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So what's your, like, here I'm going to ask the questions.
Nah,
like,
you
what's your take on, I don't know, what's your experience being on the two?
So,
inside versus out?
I started with, just like everybody else, you just buying stuff off the street. You don't know where it's coming from or whatever. Yeah. And then, I'd say probably around 2018 is when I really started running into like actual growers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so I started getting familiar with it a little bit. And then around 2020 when I actually started the podcast is when shit really started. Like I started being able to go to actual people's houses and, go into their basements and doing all these tours and like really learning specific details on, this is a cocoa grow. This person grows in living soil. This is a hydroponic grow. So like I've seen all the different mediums within people's basements. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit that you Yeah, I didn't see some fire ass shit. And it's just you know, up until now, it's just like really being able to like, you know, be able to have these conversations and really know what I'm talking about. And you know, sometimes it'll really kind of fuck me up because it's like, yeah, I've only grown one harvest, but I've been able to over these years be around so many other people's stuff and really learn and soak it in that, you know, hey, I do know a little bit, you know.
Yeah. Picking up knowledge.
Exactly.
Yeah. For real. That's what I want to spread for sure. I guess I'm getting into one of my things now, but I want to teach people how to grow. Like, hell yeah. And also, I think a misconception is that it can be so costly. But I've learned that what you need to sustain yourself. Now, if you're trying to start an operation, that's a different story.
Exactly.
But if you're just trying to sustain yourself and your household, you need maybe a few plants a year. Yeah. Like, that's it. Yeah. That's 1 tent. Yeah. And I know everybody still does not have that. But I want people to know that, like, it does not require as much as I think that people think they need. Oh, yeah. Especially if you're going to go outside. Like, if you got a little spot outside, you are good. Yeah. Like, you're going to save so much money to be able to do that. Yeah. So, let's say for somebody who would want to do a small time grow, what would you suggest? What would be the starter kit for them? Oof. Dang, that's a lot. I actually have a starter kit list. Like, where I basically plugged up everything straight off of Amazon pretty much, that you would need to start to grow. It really depends on, like, if you want to go sky high and spend a few G's on starting something, go right ahead. But you could probably spend a G, maybe 12. Yeah. On starting something at the crib. If you're going outside, which I don't know, I'm not really in debate about it because I think people are going to grow in ways that are accessible to them. But if I was to, like, have a preference in terms of eco, it would definitely be outside because your carbon footprint is just close to non-existent, especially if you're going to use a natural medium. That's very true. You're not using light. Yeah. You're not buying a tent. You know, I would say the offset is that what you grow in that year is what you have. Like, which is what I guess makes my thing a craft, because what I grow and harvest in the fall is kind of all you're going to get into the next fall. Damn. Yeah. Which I love. I kind of love it. I love it a lot. But yeah, that you got to play with nature, and the state of nature is not getting better. So that's something to think about and consider. That's a fact. Like, last year I was able to start my first plant, I want to say like the 10th of May, which is pretty, I want to say kind of early. This year, I want to say we around the same time. Was it April? Yeah. So actually it's about 2 weeks. I would say that I saw a seedling come up as early as like 2 weeks ago. Really? So that would have been mid-March, early March. That's a month. Yeah. That's almost that's crazy, right? Yeah. So that's wild. But you have to consider that. So if you put something out too early or too late, or you get a frost, like, you can't control that. Yeah, that's a whole difference. And if you know, my biggest thing, my thing that I want to work on is like harvesting at the right time. And it's easier to do that inside. You can control. I count my weeks. Yeah. I count my days. Yeah. But you know, when you outside, you really just waiting on the sun cycle. Like, I have to watch it. And if the frost comes, you're gonna pull them. Yeah. Because you'd rather save it. Yeah. But you might be sacrificing a little bit of how it hits. Yeah. You know, the smoke point and things like that. So, but that, I guess that's why essentially greenhouses would be the happy medium, and that's essentially that's the dream. Okay, man, that's the dream. Got it. Get my own 40 acres. Yeah. And I started greenhouse. Yeah, fuck a mule, get a Clydesdale. Shit, let's go. Yeah. Nah, we want more than mules now. We want Clydesdales now. That's right. Yeah. Want it all. Word. Shit. For real though. Yeah. Man, I haven't had like grow talk in a minute. Okay.
Yeah.
We getting into it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm liking that I can nerd out because
Yeah.
I feel like I lose some people sometimes, but I love it. I love it.
Yeah. I think the last time was what? Bean Blunt Co. Yeah.
What's that?
That's a
Blunt Bean Co.
I thought I said it backwards.
Oh,
My
I
bad.
need to like jam with them. For sure. Yeah, I haven't made it. I know they got stuff going on all the time, but yeah, I need to connect.
Shout out to the homie Dave Napalm.
Word. Yeah. So they local cultivators. Take it. Word.
Oh yeah.
Word.
They do a lot of stuff up at Grow Active.
Okay. So I shop there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to homies Bo and all of them.
Yeah. They put me on.
Oh yeah.
When I first got back. Yeah. Right on.
Yeah, they had them on the show.
Okay. I need to go back.
Yeah. That's the
Right
homies. Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So I'm really into I guess weed photography.
Okay.
Yeah. So anytime I see that, yeah, you too. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. I don't know. I guess I did study journalism, but I can't say that I like picked up the camera a lot in college. I think the technicality of what was being taught was like way over my head. I just wanted to touch it. And so I finally got like an old Nikon, which I still shoot to this day. And yeah, I just started shooting it when I started growing in the basement. Like I said, I ain't have nothing else to do. Yeah, and so I realized I really like capturing the plant. And
That's hard.
yeah, so I do that too.
Okay.
So I be peeping at pictures, and I love to see the colors, and I don't know, the micro pictures be, that be a shit.
What's your favorite stage to take photographies in? Photographs in, my bad.
Man, I feel like it shifts. I feel like right now it's being veg. Just because I've been so fascinated with the different textures of the leaves. Like I'm growing this strain, I call it Beast. This is from a local cultivator, which I barely see this dude. He like slid me seeds and I never saw him again. But shit is fire. Very high, very potent sativa plant. And the leaves are just so thick and leathery. It might be the thickest and leathery, like if that's a word that I've felt. It's so wild. And some be like paper thin. And and it's just like, I don't know. So it'd be fascinating to me to like, I guess kind of in a way challenge me with my lens to kind of focus in on those different textures. So I've been messing with that a little bit lately. But yeah, I've been nerding out.
Hell yeah. Well, I mean, that's all that really.
It's all it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's learning. It's learning. Yeah.
It's science at the end of the day.
It is. Yeah. I never thought myself to be a scientist, but now it's like all I do is crunch numbers and calculate pH and
Yeah, always gotta figure that out.
Yeah.
For sure.
Dosing, like that's something that I don't know, I take seriously. Like I don't want to mess nobody up.
Nah, for real.
So like, yeah, that was something that I wouldn't even do edibles when I first started because, well, one, I didn't really have a positive experience with edibles myself. But my sister, I call her a chef. I think she's a chef. I had her like kind of play with oils and like how they respond and extract, basically how they marry with cannabis, which oils marry best with it, and coconut oil is definitely like
that's a go-to.
Yeah, man. It's always man. Your reading is gonna be high
for the most part. It's gonna be accurate. Yeah,
if you know what you're doing, it's gonna be good. But she the one that really put me on like taking my time with figuring that out, and I mean now I just kind of pay her to kind of like get that process done. Just because I know accuracy is important. Yeah.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah.
So, what type of edibles do you do?
Right now I just got Krispies. It's kind of, I don't know. It's not my lane, but it's like something I like to have because people like it.
Okay.
But I like to make it the best that I can, and so I actually make the coconut oil. I mix the coconut oil in the Krispies, which I think gives it yeah, it gives a different flavor for sure.
You said what?
Well, I just had a quick question.
Yeah, what's up?
So, is it possible to do cannabis oil like not using coconut oil, like for those that are allergic?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, yeah.
So, what other alternatives are there?
Yeah, so you have ghee or clarified butter, which essentially is a vegan butter. I would say you don't have the milk content; it's not in it. So I provide that as well, and then there's also olive oil. The burn point on that is pretty low, so I mean, just got to know what you're doing when it comes to that. But I offer that as well. Also, all my options are vegan, but yes, there are people that have allergies to coconut, so I try to have alternatives. So yeah, I heard you. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shit, I was gonna ask you got any edibles on deck?
Yeah, let's go.
Hell yeah, you already know what time it is.
So,
and shout out to Slump for asking about the allergies too.
Yeah.
These ain't got no nuts in them, do they?
They don't, but these are made with coconut oil, so do not.
Okay. I should be cool with the coconut oil, but I'm allergic to like nuts and sunflower seeds and all that.
Oh no, you can't take out those type of Rice Krispies and expect me not to.
Well, if you don't croak over here though. Like,
oh no, I won't die.
Okay.
But if I die, I'd be happy.
I'm
kidding.
Which one you want?
So that's the one right there.
This the one right here?
Fruity Pebble one is the one. Go for it. Let me know what y'all think for sure.
You know how we do around here. Come on now. It ain't no fun unless the gang gets some.
Let's go.
Come on now.
Get it in. So yeah, those are Rice Krispie treats. Like I said, I have my sis make those, and I don't know. The Fruity Pebbles be it.
Yes, sir.
Alright, what I'm sparking up now.
Hell yeah.
This
Dope Boi Healer.
actually right
I
here.
like that. You got the dosage on there too?
Yeah. I like
Smell it first.
I like people to know.
Smell it?
Yes.
Yeah, is that? Yeah.
Ooh, I smell it all the way through here. I'm saying you don't smell the weed.
You don't smell a thing. That's a good sign of a good infusion right there.
So are we? We said something about review. Are we reviewing this?
Yes, let's go.
Okay,
let's
so
do
y'all.
it.
All right, so we're gonna do the first review now.
Right.
I'm gonna go ahead and announce this now. We're gonna go ahead and just get this all the way right. So, Slumpppd over here. I'm glad that we actually doing this now because this is actually gonna be our new person that's getting ready to start doing all the grading and reviews. So, we're gonna give him a couple of courses on Too T3rpd, but then after that, I think we're gonna go ahead and start moving it his way. Cause I really just be chilling with a lot of the growers and stuff like that and the homies. I done got to the point now where I feel like it ain't even fair for me to review it because I feel like it might even look a little bit biased at this point.
I heard you.
So Slumpppd a little bit newer to the game, so I feel like this is one way to also get him, and get him introduced into the community. So, like I said, this will be the last couple of reviews that probably I'll be doing on Too T3rpd. I'll probably be passing it along to I said Slumpppd to start being the new review guy.
I see it.
I appreciate it. I just want to be able to contribute more than just being handsome behind the camera.
That's right. My dog said he's trying to get in front of that motherfucker too. Hey.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Talk to me.
I don't think I should because I want to eat this.
Okay, so what you give it? So we do a scale of 1 to 5. So on presentation, what would you give it?
5.
5?
Because these Rice Krispies, they looked good and they're a solid size.
Hell yeah. Okay, so what you going? Well, that's presentation. But what on look? What do you give it?
3.5.
Okay. All right. So taste.
I'm looking at a 4.5. Like a strong. I'd say a strong 4.
Mm-hmm.
The taste on it, it's not overbearing. See, like when you buy like the generic or not the generic, like the brand Rice Krispies, they're super thick and too chewy. This right here, it's got a good crunch to it, and it's not too gooey, but it's good. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, I heard. Right on.
Nah, this is it right here.
Bruh. So, for one, this mug hella fluffy. Like the marshmallows, like this mug ain't hard at all. This mug soft. Hell no. I'm gonna break off Brando, son. Don't be scared, dog. This ain't like the ones that you had last time.
Yeah, they won't sit you down. They won't sedate you. Nah, you don't feel good, but you won't feel like.
Nah, that's a little inside joke.
Oh, you good?
Man, but nah, man, these mugs is like cash, yo. So like, I like how it's got this is the Fruity Pebble one. So it's got the Fruity Pebble taste, but you can also taste like the marshmallows, and it's not overbearing with the marshmallows either. Like, as far as the weed taste, you can't even taste it. So
not at all.
Yeah,
that's terrifying.
I don't think I've heard anyone eat the regular one and say that yet. Like, I don't know. Everybody jump on the Fruity Pebble, and I just kind of assumed it was because they couldn't taste it. But to hear that you like don't taste it, and that is yeah.
So, I've consumed a lot of edibles, and the ones that are really made well, ones that really sneak up on you. Yeah. You don't taste anything.
Right on.
Okay. So, after Kush, what you give it?
In total?
1 out of 5. What's the after Kush on it?
Can I ask what the after Kush is? Is it after taste?
I was about to say, what is the after
I got
Kush?
you. I see. I'm glad you asked what you did.
I was like,
okay.
Wait.
So, if we doing on a scale of 1 to 5 with the after Kush, it's like can you taste like the weed taste after, or can you taste it during?
Okay. Got you.
0. I don't taste nothing.
Boom.
Okay. Right on. I didn't even know I was about to get.
I'm telling you, hey,
but
like,
right. I love it.
We always do a thorough one, and we always try to make sure.
Up.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if we gonna do it, we gotta do it right, and you always prefer to do it in front of the person, because it's like then
True.
It's being solid and it's being real.
That's right. That's what's up. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's what's up.
Yeah. So what you gonna give it overall?
Okay. See, when it comes to edibles, you always got different types. You got the gummies, baked goods, and then you got infused foods and stuff like that. That's 3 different categories at least. If you want to just go baked goods, specifically Rice Krispies, might be the best Rice Krispie I've ever had. Easily, 4.5.
Yeah, this motherfucker, honestly.
Wow.
Like as a if you're talking Rice Krispie scale, 4.5.
I was actually agree. Yeah.
Shit, man.
If we're talking overall edibles,
wow,
3.5, 4.
Shout out to
because I've had some crazy infused food, but
that's crazy.
As a baked good, yeah, this is top tier.
That's wild. I appreciate y'all.
Hell yeah.
That's what's up. That's crazy.
You motherfucker as fuck, dude. But let me chill out though, cause we still got the whole rest of the show to do.
Hey.
What we looking like? You want to go ahead and just break now? Okay, we're gonna take a quick break, real quick.
All right, let's do it.
All right, yeah. All right, we back, y'all. Back from break.
What up?
Yo. Y'all already know how to take a quick munchie break. Y'all already know snap bait water break. Shit, that was we was getting some lessons over here while we was on break too. Shout out to Slumpppd over here giving out some. That's right, giving out dab tutorials over here.
Let's go.
Shoot, yeah, I already know. My man's over here killing it. I'm hollering. Alright, so where did we leave off at? What was he talking about? Oh yeah, we had just finished the review.
Oh yeah,
that's right.
Yeah,
we had just finished the review.
Yeah. Appreciate that.
Yep. All right, so now's the second part of that. Now we see how long it takes to kick in.
Ooh.
Yeah, usually it hits sometime on there,
Okay. Let me know.
We'll all know. We'll all know.
It's gonna get quiet.
Yeah, I think we'll all. We'll all know. We'll all know. It'll be all right. All right. Like I said, hey, we got a 4.5 on the overall edible ranking, so that's what's up.
Right on.
Yeah, shout out.
Appreciate that a lot.
Hell yeah, shout out Slump for his first review, yo.
Go Slump.
Hell yeah, that's hard.
Right on.
That was a great edible to be a first review too.
Right on.
Yeah,
Setting the bar.
that's right.
Hey,
Yeah, so them a little high. I like that.
come for me.
Hell yeah. Hey! That's right, let 'em know.
Let's go.
Fuck with that. All right, while you lighting up, let's yeah, why not? Yeah, we gonna hit the rig too.
Let's go.
You hitting that?
I'm gonna wait on that. I'm gonna hit the rig first.
Oh shit! You have you ever did that?
I have, but it's been a minute.
Oh yeah.
So I had a plug in Springfield. That's how we got check.
Okay.
And every time I would go, I would hit the rig,
Mm-hmm.
and that shit would have me good for the whole day. Like I didn't need nothing else.
did.
And I'm a everyday, all day stoner. Like, yeah, when I get up, I like to hit the blunt, but you know, like I'm that motherfucker. Oh.
Oh yeah, this one. Hey.
Okay, what am I doing though?
All right, so go ahead and inhale, and you
hit this.
Yep. Just like it's a joystick. Oh, not like, you know, kind of like there you go. There you go.
Oh my god. Yes,
Let it out.
Man, once you start coughing, it'd be hard to stop. I was trying to hold it. But yeah, essentially I realized, hitting the dab will medicate you for a while.
Just pass it, Brando.
Man.
He's still the cuzzo. He's still the young cuzzo. So I gotta always make sure we take care of. Take care of my mans over here. That's right. Yeah. But we gonna introduce him to the dab very soon. Though. He hasn't taken a dab yet, so that's hard. That's cool to know. Yeah. Yeah, you definitely gonna have to do that with us though. Yeah, fuck the bullshit. Yeah, you doing that with us. Look at me over here. Making this a family. This a family thing. Look at that. Man, it's so beautiful. So beautiful. Come a long way. Yo, that's hard, Joe. So, do you do anything with your family when it comes to any of the... Well, you just said your sister, that's right.
Yeah, so my sister... Shout out to my sister, Joris.
Shout out.
She's not, like, on the medias or anything, but I can definitely plug you. But, yeah, I work with her to really figure out the science, like I said, behind how the oils marry with cannabis. She's the brains behind the treat, actually. Like, that's her work. I would say, I don't know, my siblings definitely want to learn to grow. Like, they definitely getting into it now.
Okay.
So, like, I'm getting questions and, like, what you growing this time, how you do this, how you do that. I would say that's kind of extent right now. Well, yeah.
Hell yeah.
But I definitely, I feel like cultivating is a gift that extends to generations.
Hell
in
yeah.
the community. And so, like, when I'm teaching people, like, that's really what it's about. It's not me trying to, like, find a way to make money in every corner. It's really, like, I want people to grasp a practice. Like, there's power in knowing how to medicate yourself and knowing where that medicine comes from.
That's a fact.
And so for my niece, she about to be 5 next month. She knows what the plant is. There's no, like, hush about it.
Yeah.
Like, we taking care of the medicine. This is mommy medicine.
Yeah.
Like, that's all it is. And, like, that's
dope.
man, that's the ancestor's dream, right? Like, yeah.
Because you're teaching them a skill.
Right.
At the end of the day, this is this is agriculture.
It is.
So
it is. So getting back to the land, in a real way. I feel like it's what it's about.
That's right.
Yeah.
Teaching them farming.
That's right.
Speaking of farming, so not only have you grown cannabis, you've grown regular plants as well, correct?
Yeah, I don't know, a little bit. I guess I have a lot of houseplants. I don't know. To me, I don't feel like I have enough. but yeah, I really got into that. I guess living off grid, I started getting into like growing my own produce and stuff. And so I started like with the peppers and tomatoes and different herbs and things. This year, I'm really focusing on like companion plants.
Okay.
So really trying to understand like what plants help like keep the pest away.
I heard garlic's a good
Yeah,
one.
garlic's a good one. I love lemon balm.
Okay.
Most of your herbs, I would say cilantro, basil, all of that's gonna help.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to create me a little bouquet of herbs for every garden this year.
Okay.
To help with the pest. I would say that was probably, especially growing in a produce garden, like those little maggot worm looking things were probably my biggest pest. So I'm trying to figure out natural ways to do that without putting anything on the plant.
Yeah.
So,
I got you.
So yeah, I try to grow a little bit of everything, but it's kind of like an ecosystem. It all kind of like feeds on each other. Every year, every season, I'm gonna figure out different ways to create and grow different things.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's hard, yo.
Yeah. I love it.
That's right. I love that, yo. I love urban farming, yo.
Man, we need it. Like, something cool that happened that was like mad crazy. So I told you I grew in this like garden, like in this community produce garden. I went back. This is actually when I realized that it was like a month earlier that it had become warm. But I went back to this garden intending to not even look at the space because I'm not growing there this year. I'm just going by. I see a plant, a marijuana plant that's like the size of my pinky. I have not touched the ground. I have not done anything. This is a plant that is grown from last year's harvest.
Wow.
So this seed was, fell off the plant and was kept through the seasons. And now it is, what was it, early March? It would have been early April. That is here.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how I knew that it was time for me to plant. Because if this was able to sustain itself and it's still thriving, then
that's a good genetic thing.
Yeah, but I don't know. It just goes to show like this is the way, like this is how nature works. Yeah. That the soil was that rich and the seed was that good that it just regenerated itself. So that's definitely. I got 2 plants that just came out by themselves, and then another cool thing that people tell me is that the soil is way richer. Yeah. Like it literally purifies whatever you plant it in. Yeah. I started planting a lot of them near sunflower seeds as well because sunflowers do the same thing. So a lot of people that I grew with last year are taking the soil that I grew in and putting it in their produce gardens, which is wild. Yeah. So I'm gonna do like cool.
Trying to take these edibles to the next level over here. Shit.
Yeah. So it's been really cool to like see that like there's some real benefits to growing outside, especially like in the city. Like we need to purify our air. We need to purify the soil that we grow in. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So.
Damn.
I'm getting into it, man.
Them weed and moles, man.
Man, I'm about to be tilling my ass off in a little bit. It's that time. It's that time. I got some more space, but it's gonna be some work. So I'm about to get to till and get to work.
That's hard. That's dope.
Yeah.
All right, so give me some funny weed stories, yo.
Funny weed stories.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Ooh. I was still living in Springfield, but I came back to St. Louis to visit, and I just remember leaving my mom's house after like riding around with my cousin, I think. Mm-hmm. I swear I sat at a light for like 20 minutes. Like
what was you doing?
Like I don't know what we was smoking, what we was doing, but by the time I like put my head up, like I'm just sitting there glaring, like just staring, and cars are just like pulled up behind me, realizing I'm just sitting there beeping. Like, it's just happening over and over again, but I'm just like so fucking stuck. Yeah, that is wild. Yeah, I don't know how.
Hell no.
Yeah, like, no joke.
That's why they say don't get behind the wheel high.
Yeah, like, don't.
Yeah, don't turp and drive.
That's wild. Like, yeah, that was crazy.
Damn, yo. Yeah, I be careful
Don't
about
do
that.
that.
Don't get too
do
turped.
that. Don't do that.
Yeah, that's when too turp goes wrong now.
Too turp.
That ain't what it was when we signed up.
Sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, nah.
Choke. Don't smoke and drive.
That's right. Yeah.
So, not funny story.
Turned it to a PSA real quick.
Well, you know, hey, you never know. We might need to one day. This might be the thing that saves our ass. But go ahead.
Oh shit! Wait, what? Don't smoke and drive, please. PSA, not funny story.
Yeah, not funny. Yeah.
Shit. I don't know, man.
So,
Them dabs.
let's say for someone that's never grown a plant in their life,
Okay. Ooh.
what advice would you give a first-time grower to make sure that they don't waste their genetics and they actually grow something, even if it's not the best, it's something that's viable that they can look and say, you know what, I did that.
Ooh. I would say patience. Like, it's a relationship. Like, I don't know. I don't want to get like that deep, but like, you have to like really take care of it. Like, you nurture a relationship. Like, you give it time, you give it energy. I feel like it's the same way with the plant, but you also have to like be able to invest in like understanding and knowing things. I think my biggest thing is like, if you have a question, just look it up. I feel like we just trying to like figure it out, and it's like it's gonna grow, and it's like, well, if you've not done it, you know, we have to be willing to like just look the things up that we don't know about. But yeah, I would say that was probably big thing is that it's a relationship, so it's a process. It takes time, and then I forgot the second thing already because I'm stoned.
See, that's how I knew I wasn't destined to grow, because my relationships,
Oh snap!
well, I mean, they can attest to it. You know, it ain't what they was when they signed up.
That's right. Let them know. I liked it.
Word.
Nah, that's all jokes. It's all jokes. It's all love. I promise.
See. All right, see, this is why you was getting called a villain last week. See.
You know what? I might have just justified the villain nickname.
I was trying to hold you down, too.
Damn. I did it to myself, huh?
Yep. It's usually what happens. It's something about being behind that mic, man. And that camera, like, it's something about that seat over there. Because T-Break T the same way. So I don't know. It's something behind, like, it's something behind that.
What is it about? What's going on? You don't know.
I don't know. I guess I was just destined to be a villain.
Something about them cameramen, yo.
Tell me about it. I don't know. Villain behind the camera.
They got a lot of power, yo.
That's real.
They can make or break you for real.
That's real. That's real.
They got all the power of what you look like in their hands.
Well, if we gonna talk on that, we can cut the not funny video. The not funny story. Can the villain help you out?
We'll see about that.
Oh, damn. Damn.
Okay.
So, question.
Yeah.
For growing purposes, is there a difference between indica and sativa growing?
Ooh, yes, absolutely. Yeah, we touched on this a little bit. Indicas require, in terms of length of time, they don't take as much time. They are a little bit more resistant to heat. Sativas, on the other hand, they're a bit more like, they need more care, they need more time. if you think about, so sativa's origins are more like tropical settings, and indicas are more like desert settings, so it's a bit drier, so they're more resistant to the heat, whereas that's just not the case for the sativa plants, which is why their leaves tend to be wider for the shade. I would say those are probably the biggest differences when you're thinking about it, and I think we talked a little bit about just like from I guess from a production standpoint, you don't see a lot of sativas or like pure sativas in dispensaries for that reason, because when you're mass producing something, you're not going to take that time. And if you do find it, in my experience, it's typically a little higher in price. So that's something that I've kind of honed in on. I didn't know that, but I've always enjoyed smoking sativas more, so that's the first thing I started growing. It's kind of the only thing that I grew up until I moved back to St. Louis a couple years ago. So now I'm, St. Louis is definitely an indica city. So I've gotten into that and trying to figure out different hybrids as well. But yeah, I like being able to offer and curate something that you just don't get a lot of.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's fire, yo. I like that. Yeah, that's smart too. Yeah. Because most people don't have the patience.
They don't. It definitely requires patience. Which I don't know. You say that about like maybe it's a reflection of relationships, but I'm like, I kind of think the same. Like I do so well with these plants that like I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Like.
Oh, that's how you
in love with Mary Jane, huh?
Hey, I tell people that all the time. Hey, it's my first love for sure. Yeah. Yeah, that's how I feel about it.
Hey, that's hard.
It's like, hey, maybe I can't maintain that good, but I can do this.
I mean, sometimes it is what it is. You can't, you don't choose love. Sometimes love just chooses you.
Well. I'm showing my roots now.
I'm hollering, yo.
Grew up in the church. Praise the Lord, saints.
I went to private school. That was about as close as it got.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Shit. I ain't go to church like that.
No.
Nah, not growing up. Nah. One of my cousins, he was a pastor.
Okay.
Yeah, so when we did go to church, we would go to his church.
Word.
Yeah, he was hella old though. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Nah, for real though. He was like in his shit. He was probably like in his 60s or some shit like that. Yeah, when I was like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like one of them old cousins.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, like probably like I think it was like my great grandma's first cousin or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like one of them type cousins. Yeah, you know how black folks are. You know?
I know.
Yeah.
That's kind of how my church situation was. It's like, oh, okay. I think it was my dad's aunt or something.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, okay, cool.
They just be lit though, cause like I don't know, the only reason I remember that church like that for real, cause they had the blue stairs. It was this church off of Kings Highway, and it was between Page and Martin Luther King.
Okay.
Yeah, Christ Pilgrim Rest, but yeah. Oh yeah, I always tell people it's the one with the blue stairs, and everybody be like, "Oh shit!" And I'm like, "Yeah." Like, yo,
you definitely see it.
I don't know if the stairs are blue anymore now. They about to change that shit now.
Maybe.
Hate that. That's a landmark. How you gonna change that? Like the church with the blue stairs. Who gonna miss it?
Right.
Yeah, they should have kept that. I don't know. Maybe one day if I get big enough, I'll try to get the mayor or somebody at the time. I'll be like, yo, make that a landmark. Yeah, and make it to where they gotta make them stairs blue, yo.
How do you like? I don't know. But question. I'm just like, how do you make a landmark? Like, how does that happen? You just like get the mayor to say it's a landmark.
I think you gotta get like a petition signed and all that. I think.
Questions you ask when you're high.
Yeah, I think you gotta get a petition signed and shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then you gotta get enough people to like.
Okay, it's a process.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm about to find that out, yo. Damn. It's real, yo.
Yeah. That should happen.
Yeah. Go ahead. What you gonna say?
Well, I was about to ask. Okay, the hardest strain.
Ooh.
Sorry, the hardest cultivar that you've had to grow.
That's a good one.
Like, which one gave you the most difficulty?
Wow.
Yeah, you still got to yield.
I would say it's the Beast, which I think we were smoking right now. So, my indoor grow, I don't know. I think my biggest challenge there was understanding the humidity and how that affects the buds and like getting frustrated. I mean, I don't think I ever got like a full harvest that was like horrible, but my buds just were not as tight. Even when I had stretched the time into bloom, like they just were not as tight as I wanted to be. So I would say that was probably my biggest challenge overall for indoor grow. Outdoor grow, my Beast, man, like those plants should have yielded like 2 peas a piece, easy. And I didn't get that because I had a pest situation. And I don't know why the sativa seemed, I guess that goes back to them not being as resistant. So my indicas in that place where that plant grew back, those were indica plants. So I just think it really is a matter of like temperature and just like their resistance. And so I don't know, that was definitely probably the most the purest bred sativa that I grew last year. And it's the one that gave me the most challenges, which is why I'm getting really into the companion plants this year, so that I can kind of create, I don't know, just trying to repel some of those insects. Like I said, it's those little wormy, white little micro things. I don't know. But yeah, I would say that's the biggest challenge so far. But I'm going to grow a lot more this year of those plants because they're so fucking beautiful. They are, and it's so dang, it's so good. It's another one of those like high energy sativas. Yeah.
That's dope.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay. Oof. Yeah. So, top 3 strains of all time.
Top 3.
To grow or to smoke?
To smoke.
Oh, okay. To smoke, I would say I grew this. I want to say it's the one I mentioned earlier. I called it Pink Bunny, but it reminds me of the green crack. I've not been able to recover that. In fact, just a quick story. When I bought the Blue Dream seeds, I just thought I was buying Blue Dream seeds. But when I planted them, one of them was a completely different strain. And I've never been able to recover her. But I would say Pink Bunny is probably one of those. And then Ice Cream Cake. I got really into, I grew a little bit. It's one of my brother's strains. Yeah, I really enjoy it. And I'm not a big indica fan, but I really like it. Like, I feel like it, like, locks you in. Like, yeah. I'll have to go with Blue Dream. It's my baby. I've been growing. It's like the first plant I ever grew from seed, and so very dear. But I just like it because I just feel like I can smoke it all day. Like, I just feel like I can get shit done with it, feel creative with it, but also not feel like super sedated.
Yeah. Blue Dream is gas, yo.
I love it.
I had that in Jamaica. Oh,
man, I've heard so many good things about that.
That shit is crazy, man.
Man,
yeah.
It's a different experience. You're like, yeah.
I can't wait to go back, yo.
I need to go.
Yeah, I got married there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was lit.
That's what's
It was
up.
amazing.
That sound hot.
That shit was dope.
That's like a dream, man.
Yeah. Nah, it was,
Shit,
for real.
That's like a dream.
It really was.
That's beautiful.
Oh, my bad, y'all. Hold up. I'm just over here enjoying this fine cannabis that T brought along. Gas.
Right on.
For real.
Yeah.
We all hella lit, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, I think we medicated.
Yo, can you even, like, how smoky does it look in here, yo?
Pretty hazy. Pretty hazy. Nah.
Nah? That's what's up.
Okay. I'm surprised.
Shit, well, it definitely looks smoky in this room. That's for sure,
We gonna see him post, I guess.
Shh, this motherfucker, wow, yo. Ah! Yo, I'm surprised you could even see that. Like, it's gonna look wild whenever we open up this window over here.
Clouds coming out.
Yo. I be doing that sometimes, yeah. You just open up the sliding door out there, and you see it smoke.
I love seeing that shit.
Yeah. That shit be gangster, man. Shoot. Man, this is lit. Alright, so give me your top 5 if you were to have a smoke session.
Oh.
Top 5 dead or alive.
First person that comes to mind is Nikki Giovanni.
Really?
I love her cadence. Like, I don't even know if she smoked, but I don't know.
That'd be hard.
I just love to see her. Oh. Dang, this is kind of hard. Dang. I feel like I'm thinking too hard.
You good?
Trying to think of like an artist. I don't know, Malcolm X.
Yeah.
Like,
A couple people just said Malcolm.
really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, word.
Yeah, a couple people said Malcolm.
Okay, yeah, I would definitely sit down with Malcolm X and smoke a joint.
Yo.
Like, oof, yes. Shit, D. Bob Marley. Like, I don't know. I would want to have a conversation. I don't know. I guess I like world changers. I'm thinking of Gandhi now. I just want to like.
That'd be, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like fascinated with their brains and like
Yeah.
experiences and
I do wonder what the interaction between him and Malcolm would be like.
Whew. Yeah, that'd be wild. Damn. I just actually maybe this is another person. So I just finished. This little series called. I don't even know what it's called, but it's basically the story of the gangster that Malcolm knew, Bumpy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would sit down with him.
Bumpy Johnson.
Yeah, for sure. I didn't even know about that.
That's funny.
So I got put on. I was like, oh wow, this is crazy. Like, I love Malcolm X all more now, for sure.
I mean, shit. Before he was Malcolm X, he was a pimp.
He was, yeah, indeed. He was.
Oh, you ain't know that?
He like, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
He was out here.
Oh, yeah. He was a real G.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why, like, honestly, Malcolm X is one of my favorite leaders.
Yeah, I love that about him.
Yeah.
Like, he a G, for real.
He was complicated.
Yes. Yeah. He's human.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And, like, to
he
me.
didn't lie about it.
Exactly, yeah.
I love that part. He never lied about, like, who he was and who he was in present time. And, yeah. I think that's what makes him great, for sure.
Try to keep it G. That's for damn sure, yo. Damn. I remember reading his autobiography when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Damn, look at us all even wasn't that, man. Look at this. I'm talking about this too turfed over here. You can get some laughs, you can learn some, smoke some, even eat some. Shit, you already know. Just get everything around here. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Yo, this is lit. Did you get them all? Was that all 5?
I think that was 5.
Yeah, I think so.
I counted 5.
Hey.
I couldn't bounce them back to you, but I got 5.
Yo. Let me pass this to you real quick. My bad. Shit, I'm over here holding that mug. All right. You know what? I just came up with a new question real quick. Hell yeah. All right. So, give me proper rotation etiquette. Like, what are your top 3 rules We gonna go. Yeah, we gonna go across the room. I kind of like. I just came up with this off the top of the dome, yo.
That's kind of tough. Yeah,
Appreciate that.
That's a good question.
We gonna keep that one. Yeah, we gonna keep that one in the thing. But go ahead. Go ahead.
So top 3.
Yeah.
Or like 3. Okay. Don't hold it like I'm doing right now. Like, and I'm not like a stickler on like puff. Like I am not counting motherfuckers puffs.
Right.
But like, be mindful.
Right.
But I get in situations like this where we all just.
Oh yeah, no. This too turn, bro. We all lit as fuck anyway. It don't make no difference.
We good here, but generally, don't hold it.
Okay.
Probably number 1 should be like no wetness. I don't want no.
I agree, yo.
I don't want to feel that shit. Like if it's not straight up resin, like I don't, and I still don't even. I might even put it down after that, because especially if I'm sharing it. But yeah, I don't want no. It needs to stay dry. That's all I'm saying. The blood got to stay dry.
Right. Motherfuckers start feeling like a burrito and shit.
Yeah, not cool. I don't want my blood to be soggy. No soggy bloods here. Let's see. Damn. Like, let somebody know or try to fix the blunt if it's running. You know, especially if you smoke with multiple people and the motherfucker get back to you, you be like, why?
That's a really good one.
Yeah, like just tell somebody like, I don't know how to fix this.
Fact.
Can we fix this? That's it. Yeah. I would say that's the 3.
That's lit. I like that. What's your 3, Slump?
You gonna put me on the spot? All right.
I mean, I said I was gonna go across the room. So yeah, but you better get your 3 ready. Well, all right, yeah. I'll let you. I ask you real quick, but you gotta get it ready because Slump gonna go first.
So I would say number 3, take note of the rotation and know where it needs to go, unless there's special circumstances.
That's important.
Like, if you chilling in the room and nothing's gonna be changing, nobody's getting up and leaving and doing whatnot. If you passing to the left, keep passing to the left. Don't pass to the right.
Yeah,
don't do that.
I like that. Yeah.
Not the biggest rule, but definitely a pet peeve. Cause
nah, bro, this ain't Uno.
Yeah, you don't want somebody to get missed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You got it.
Yeah, soggy J, soggy blunt. We don't do that. Nah, that's true. Like, know how to smoke.
Yeah.
If you don't know how, it's okay. Like it's legitimately okay, but don't slobber on it.
Yeah, I agree.
Please, you gotta be able to share.
I agree.
Number 1, shoot. If you ain't put down, if you ain't put down,
that's real.
Be real with how much you smoking.
Wow. Woo! Mindful. That's
woo!
Because
we need a church organ. This motherfucker, goddamn, we go to church now. Hold on, right. Hold on.
There you go.
Hold on, let me drop another one. Hold on. Just in case they didn't hear the first one.
Yeah, make sure you're mindful of how much you put in and how much you taking out.
Yeah. Woo! Well.
Well, okay, here we go. The church is spreading now.
Yo.
We have a service.
Yo. Damn. Oh, yeah. Talking to it. Other way. So, other side. Right there.
Yeah, that is different.
Yeah, what was the question again?
Okay, so what are your top 3 rules for a smoke session? Like, in the rotation?
Just, like, keep the rotation going in the right order. Don't take too long with it. And, I guess another one.
Nah, you did it. You did.
Okay.
I got one for you. Don't worry. Yeah. If you ever get too gassed out, it's okay to tap out.
Hey,
that's real.
Yeah.
Like, be real with yourself. Don't try to do too much. Because I done been there. It's not okay. It's not good.
That's church. Now that's church. That's church. Don't get too turp. Don't get too turp. Do but don't. Do but don't. Drop a bomb. Yeah, you right. Definitely gotta drop a bomb on that one. Yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, let me think of my 3. Honestly, if you don't smoke like that, don't smoke with me. That's rule number 1. Because I be smoking that fire over here. Alright? That's rule number 1.
Tell them.
If you don't actually smoke, just don't smoke with me. Cause like, I'm gonna have you out here fucked up. So that's rule number 1. Rule number 2. If you don't have the same ratio of weed, it's okay. But don't bring it into the circle, alright? If you know your stuff ain't really like that, don't bring it in the circle, alright?
He said if it ain't gas, it's a pass.
That's right.
Well,
that's right. For real. Cause look, here's the thing. Motherfuckers be trying to play you. Alright? They be trying to take your weed too. That's the thing. Motherfuckers be trying to take your shit and be like, let's trade. Nah, we ain't trading, bro.
Nah, for real.
Nah, we ain't trading.
Yeah.
Nah. So nah. If you don't got good weed,
pass.
Then rule number 3. Rule number 3. I said I'm gonna go hard with this shit. Rule number 3. If you don't have any weed. If you don't have any weed. It's okay. It is okay. But make sure you bring something of equity to the table. Whether it be refreshments, whether it be snacks. You gotta bring something to the session. If you don't got weed, it's cool, but bring something to the session.
I need a clap for that one.
Yeah. Don't come empty-handed. Yeah. That's right.
It's like them school potlucks. Even if you didn't make nothing,
right?
Better bring some cups,
right?
Some plates. Better go get you some forks, some spoons.
Exactly.
Make do.
Yeah.
But you better bring something. And also goes to all the guests that be coming up here too, cause some of y'all be acting like y'all don't got no manners.
Yo, I don't know.
Call him out.
I think he's too turped.
Nah, I'm too real. Shit. That's that. Nah. Shit. Nah, for
I don't
real.
know. That's just general. That's just like, that's just 101. Like, yeah, weed is not cheap. Like, you know, if it's valuable enough that you're gonna smoke it up, then you need to bring something to the table.
Hell yeah.
That's how I feel about it.
Yeah. And then too, like, you know, hey, at the end of the day, we taking care of y'all, take care of us.
That's what
You know, yeah. Lately we ain't had that problem though. And hey, you done blessed us thoroughly today, for real.
Right on.
Appreciate you, for real, for real. It's been amazing, yo. This been fun, yo.
Oh.
Fucking fire.
Yay.
Hell yeah.
Man, I'm fried.
Same, yo. The edible started kicking in yet? Shit, you look like you straight now. Shit. I would Gary say you look like you back to life now.
I'm always straight. I be fucked up. I be straight.
Nah, you just came back to life. You was over there slumped. Your dick day should have been slumped a minute ago. Man. I'm glad you came through, dog, man. Man, it's been too long, dog. It's been good. It's been a great episode, yo.
Yeah, for sure. This is good. I appreciate y'all.
Hey, kicking it with the homies and the fam.
We appreciate you.
You already
Right on.
know.
Right on.
Let us know where to find you at.
Ooh, I am on Instagram and only on Instagram. At Dope Boi Healer. D-O-B. I'm sorry. Let me just scratch that. Dope Boi Healer. The boy is with the I. That's all I want to say. On Instagram, you can also hit me up on Gmail if that's what you want to do. Email me. That's cool. I'm not on the interwebs a lot, but you know, I'm trying to get outside more. And I do respond, so hit me up.
Hell yeah. All right, you already know them socials.
For me, SLUMP. Wait.
Yeah, which one is it? Because I just
I'm not
started
gonna
tapping on both
lie.
there.
I be changing it a lot, so I'm gonna just put it on the screen. Look, it's easy. I'm gonna put it on the screen.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, we still gonna work on that though. You gonna have to stick to something.
Yeah, we gonna figure it out. Don't worry.
And that's another thing with dudes behind the camera, yo. They don't never like to keep their same shit, yo. Y'all be switching it up too much, yo.
I ain't got no defense for that.
They always want to keep a new identity and shit.
That's because they care, because they not. Yeah, it's probably
Gotta keep
easier
it
to
fresh.
do. Yeah, because you're not seeing.
You know how many of these identities I done went through?
Oh shit.
We on like the third one now.
Boy.
That's why you gotta do your research sometimes. See, now you gotta do some background research, man. See, damn. Alright, hold on, cuz. Let them know where to find you at, dog.
Shit, I be on Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat. My Instagram is brand01 dot underscore, and my Facebook.
Don't give me the full name now.
Oh, yeah. We ain't giving the Facebook, just Instagram. Yeah, just
Yeah.
Instagram. Perfect. Yeah. My dog, good catch.
You know I got you.
Yeah, we just get the instas out on this one. Yeah. You can't give out the whole government and all that. Yeah. Actually, I don't think his is it's not your actual name, is it? On Facebook?
No, it's not my actual name.
Yeah, it's the same thing, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah,
You made it a lot easier for the people than I did. Shoot.
that's what we getting ready to work on yours because it will be
You got a different name for every for every media.
Who?
If I got 5 different accounts, I got 5 different names.
Wow, see I could not.
But they all
I'd be so
variations of the
lost.
same one.
I'd be confused myself.
You said variations of the same one. Oh man, this dude out here, man. This dude got troll accounts. He got all types of shit going on. That I think. Oh man. Now you gotta look underneath academics posting shit. Now I gotta look for slump. Oh man, this crazy, man. I can't believe this. This crazy. Yeah, if I see some fuck Too T3rp comments out there, I gotta look and see who really doing it out here on them fake ass accounts. I feel you though. Nah, I'm fucking with you now. It's too early in the game. I'm getting about a couple months. Yeah. I'll start looking there. Yo, man. Alright, don't trip it. Let me go ahead and shut this out, man. I'm wildin'. Alright, y'all can find us. Make sure y'all well, I don't know. I don't think T got his I think his Instagram might have got like always. I think he on timeout again. You know how that go.
That's real.
I mean, yeah, he always. But y'all already know. T always. Make sure y'all follow Too T3rpd on all socials. Make sure you follow us on YouTube. Hit up that Patreon. Make sure you hit up them voicemails and them texts on the hotline 314-399-9711. And then don't forget to follow me, Donovan2408, on all social media platforms. Wow. Y'all already know. It's been another episode. It's been a fire one. And as a matter of fact, I just talked to we got another two for one this week. Shit, we wildin', yo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you got another one?
Yeah.
Man, I told you, you be
Trying, man.
you be doing it, man.
We
Trying.
working.
That turnaround is, yeah.
We trying, yo. Yeah. So shit. Y'all already know, but this been a fire one. You definitely coming back, T.
For sure.
For real.
Sure.
It's
This
been
is
lit.
good.
I appreciate you coming through, yo. For real. But y'all already know it's been another episode, and we'll see y'all. Hell, maybe in a couple days. Y'all already know. Peace. Oh. I'm so close, you know. I almost had the perfect ending too. I was killing it. Damn. All right, one more time. Peace.
It's 2 T3rpd.
Turp.